Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Welcome to St. Jude in 5. As OC, Executive Director of Strategy, Business Development, Matt Bader focuses on helping us increase our market reach and take advantage of opportunities for growth. He oversees several clinical departments, including rehabilitation, wellness, lab, respiratory, and imaging, supporting the excellence in these areas while also working to expand services and programs throughout Orange County. Not that you had a choice, but thank you for joining me today, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
You know, there's a lot of change going on in the industry, and sometimes we refer to those as the new models of care. But before we do, what's wrong with the old model?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think healthcare has changed so rapidly over the past even, 5, 10, 15 years. When we think about the old model of healthcare, it's really an acute-based model where we've been focused on driving as much volume as possible into our acute care hospitals. And the other aspect of it is really in that volume, it hasn't been very focused on total cost of care. So a lot of that has been driven by, fee-for-service type volumes. And the new model of healthcare is really focusing more on population health and how do we deliver care in the most appropriate setting at the highest value while retaining our highest quality of care that we can deliver to our patients. So as we continue to think about how healthcare evolves and develops, it's really about shifting to that population health mindset and exploring new opportunities as well in the ambulatory setting.
I know for us, our old model was still very integrated with our, awesome partner Heritage. So, and we can still tweak that old model for us. But what does a new model look like, even more advanced than our business model? What's that new model look like?
Yeah, so a new model for us, there's two ways in which I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it in new delivery methods and as well as new clinical methods. When we think about the clinical aspect of it, it's really looking at how we've traditionally delivered care and what are the new and innovative types of ways that our patients and consumers are seeking care. And midwifery would be a great example of that. When I think about different delivery models, I'll go back to the total cost of care and really delivering care in a high-value setting. And when we think about what that looks like, for us, it's partnerships, whether it be in an ambulatory surgery center or ambulatory imaging center. It's offering different avenues to deliver care that still meet patient standards and quality standards, but also have a more cost-effective approach.
So those partnerships are joint ventures. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of a joint venture?
Yeah, so the clearest advantage of a joint venture is really bringing together the best of both organizations or two organizations. I think for us, it's really partnering with experts in that area. We're really great at delivering on acute care healthcare to our patients. And when we think about the way healthcare is evolving, to a couple of the points earlier, it's really leveraging that expertise to deliver that same quality of care in those new settings of care. So leveraging our expertise is, the clearest advantage I see. From looking at the disadvantages, it's really just inherent in how we're, needing to get comfortable, putting ourselves in an uncomfortable position while letting others and those experts take lead on helping us develop those new methods and delivery models of care.
So in addition to business models, we also have just kind of that clinical excellence, that journey that we're after. We're very good at developing programs. So what new and exciting opportunities for growth do you see for St. Jude in the near term?
Yeah, I see a lot of opportunities in the near term for St. Jude. There's three areas that come to mind first, and that's oncology, neurosciences, and digestive. And a lot of the work that we're doing and partnering with our clinical institutes as well as our service lines at St. Jude. In the neurosciences space, we've had really an awesome year. We've had a recruitment come to St. Jude in August last year, and we have another neurosurgeon coming in August of this year, and that's really expanding the breadth and capability of our current neurosurgeons. And I would say, when we think about digestive health, there's also a lot of programmatic elements that we're looking at expanding as well. We're looking at expanding our specialty clinic services. We're looking at adding new physicians. We're looking at nurse navigators, physician assistants, really just a variety of different things to better help patients navigate through the entire continuum of care. So we're really trying to think about it from a programmatic standpoint. And then in oncology, I would say there's a lot of work taking place across the region from an institute perspective, but specific to us at St. Jude, it's leveraging the structure and the programs that we've already developed to really deliver on the new models of care. So when we think about oncology, it's really breaking that apart into disease-oriented teams.
Yeah. I know as we talk about the region, we'll continue to share those regional activities. We've got a lot of physicians, a lot of leaders that are participating in those regional efforts, and more to come. All right, so now's that time to get to know you. Bonding with Brian is this section. Where did you grow up, Matt?
I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri.
Good Midwestern values. What was your last song on Spotify, or at least artist?
My last artist was Tim McGraw.
Okay. Solo or with Faith Hill?
It was solo.
All right. If you could have an extra hour of free time every day, how would you use it?
I'd spend time with my family. I think things are so hectic right now. I think just spending time with them would be.
This one's out there a little bit. If you were a potato, what way would you like to be cooked?
I like baked potatoes.
All right. I don't even know what that question is. Do you prefer nights out or nights in?
Nights in.
All right, last one. And I think I know this one. Do you prefer mornings or nights?
Mornings.
You're a morning guy.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Great answers, and thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on St. Jude in 5.